Jack 10. And he has what? King 4. Okay, didn't really think that that kind of hand is in his range, but I am fine with that. Maybe he's not a player that I actually said that he is, like a regular leg tech. Especially now when he overlimped a limper here. You don't really see that much. It's not really a move that good players make, so yeah. Definitely not with 4-8 suited, so I'm going to mark him as an yellow. As a yellow. Ace deuce, let's fold on both of these tables. Queen 5 definitely going to defend, even though Nuva here is pretty tight. I'm going to call once here for pair outs, for backdoors, and for float. Basically, I'm going to bet if he checks on the turn. Now I'm not doing that when the board pairs, so I'm just going to for a fold here. Just going for a fold. So currently we're at 126 and we lost like $15 here, so I guess we are at around 110. Our bankroll is around 110 here today. Did I update my title? I don't think I have, so I hope I did it in the last live stream. Yeah, actually did, so that's fine. So our bankroll is at 110 currently, which is pretty good. There was also we didn't win all the money here at the tables. We also got $5 of array back, and we also got $4.66 in tournament winnings, tournament profit. So and we are playing on Saturday, so it's my next live stream, and I'm going to play at start the live stream at 5 p.m. Central European time. So and I'm playing in the Micro Millions event, so another tourney. So I'm definitely going to count that tourney into my bankroll change here. It's $3.3 buy-in, and let's hope we cash in again. Even if we don't, it's fine. We have, like I said, we have $4.66 in profit for tournament, so we can definitely afford $3.3 buy-in, so it's not a problem. I might check and call the river. Is it a good play? I'm not very sure. Not really sure if that's a good play. Would he check raise the 10? I guess he would. I mean, I hope so that he would. What about 5 on 4s? I'm going to call here. I just hope to not see a... he has a6, so if he has ace high, that's fine. He had me beat anyway and he wouldn't be folding, so... I was basically thinking of any other hands besides, of course, a pair. So an ace high is fine. And we need to make some calls like this. Even if we lose, we just need to make a statement that we are not being bluffed here, so that he knows in the future hands. Five-eight suited. I'm not going to open raise. Ace-9, yes, I'm going to open raise this. I'm going to 3-bet with Ace-9. We see the FC Liverpool can raise even with King-4 offsuit, so we definitely need to play Ace-9 in a spot like this. 3-bet buy from a big blind from a really tight guy, so kinda scared, but I'm going to call at least once here for my backdoor straight out, my ace out here. Now I got a gut shot, so I guess I'm calling again. I'm betting here and basically check. I'm doing the same move that I did in a hand before. I'm betting here again and then check calling the river. This time he folds on the turn right away. Call here for my gutshot outs, and my ace should be also good. I mean, it's not necessarily good. He might have a better ace, to be honest. But I need to make a call. Yeah, he had a better ace. And he had my pair of sevens. Damn. My knight might be good, but in this case it wasn't, because he was actually on a draw also. Hey Naita, welcome to the stream again. Man, we missed you. We missed you in quite the last few streams, right? Like you missed like 2 or 3 of my streams. And we actually need a mod. We actually needed a mod, like in my previous live stream. There were some guys who were posting some weird links. I didn't click on them, but yeah. Jack 6, I'm definitely going to steal here. Gerkop seems to fold a lot on his big blind, and I say really a lot, 43% fold on the big blind. It's really it's way too much. So so yeah, happy to raise him with Jack 6 suited. 3 betting with Queen 10. It might be a bit too optimistic against a player like Nuahao, and we know that he donk bets with well hand, so we can only call here once and fold unimproved, and definitely a 5 is not an improvement really, so I'm just basically giving up a hand here. I can't really see him, not really know what he can have here, so if he's doing this with a Jack 10, so be it, but I don't think that's the case here. I'm going to raise, by the way, with my pair of queens here. I think it's fine. He didn't fold right away, so he folds now on the turn. Even though we're playing 3-way here, I'm fine with because we have Mazael here, so we actually heads up. Well, I don't really want to play heads up with anyone, so let me just play these 2 hands. So now let's try to find another table. I'm not going to raise with Jack 9. So yeah, let's find another table here. We didn't change many tables here today, so it's fine. Not the best seat at the table, but I'm gonna take it. Here is Larry, who is green, brownish for me, brownish green, which means he's unknown to me. I guess he was at my tables at some point in the past, and I note him as an unknown. So he might be a player that we're searching for, a loose passive player. Queen 7, got a 3 bet from Asterix. Pretty bad board for us, even though Asterix might be just playing against us. But I'll need to fold here, I can't really do much. Been so hard busy, yeah, I know how that is. Like I said before, being busy is still good, so. I didn't know Nuanaho was still playing, so I guess you know him. I guess he's a regular here. Even Gerkop, he was playing at my limits, like maybe even a year ago or so, but now he's playing 25-50 cents. So after this hand, I'm going to refresh my graph. We're probably doing about the same. We're probably down like $17 or so. So Duvanajo. See, I think I am pronounced it. And since when are you a expert for Russian names? Probably it's not a it's probably not an, I mean, it's not a Russian name anyway, or Ukrainian name. Pretty bad by Gerkop. I have a pair of jacks, so I'm not really folding, not really thinking of folding. I am kinda worried about Larry, to be honest here. He raised pre-flop and he called here. So I'm going to call again and maybe decide on a river what to do. I might even fold on a river, who knows. I'm going to wait for just a second here, and now I'm just going to yeah, he bets again. Would he barrel 3 times here with a hand worse than a pair of jacks? The answer is probably no, so I guess we should fold. But we know that these players are capable of anything here, really, so yeah, it's kind of hard for me to fold. Also here, even though I got raised here, it's a pair of sixes, it's kind of hard to fold, especially when there's a flush on a turn. Can I fold this? I guess I am, even though that's pretty bad fold. But yeah, so let's, like I said, let's refresh my graph here now. Yeah, we're doing the same. 17 bucks in red, basically breaking-ish since the first 5 minutes of play. Oh, you're saying not ho, but who? So Nawanahu? I mean, yeah, that seems double O seems like a who, right? So that's fine. And that this actually means something. Novanahu. Nuvanahu. Well, yeah, like maybe it wasn't 1 year ago, but I definitely can remember him playing my stakes. So maybe 2 years ago. Queen Jack definitely going to open here. Players are playing pretty tight. You can see some leg tags like Garakop here on some other players here and there, but basically everyone is playing pretty tight. So playing tight is no fun. No fun playing tight. So if there's no other flush cards on the board, I'm definitely going to I mean, if Vice Insider here folds, but he doesn't, so king. I mean, I might bet a king, but if I'm betting here on the turn, I should be betting on the river again. I'm not sure if I'm that committed to the hand. I'm expecting guys to have 1 card flush draw, like Igor here. Not sure what Vice Insider is really thinking about here, and he was thinking on the flop already, and he's thinking again, so not sure what's that all about. Calling here, I'm basically calling here. I can't really bluff on a board like this. It's such a low board that I get called down by ace high a lot, or king high even. So I'm just calling here and hoping that I hit either my straight or my pair outs here, and didn't hit anything. So I'm basically also checking here and just hoping that, I mean, I can be good here. No way. There's no way possible. He actually just calls us down with a pair of kings, which is pretty weird. He check raised us before with that king queen suited hand, so with a flush draw. But now he just called us down with pair of kings. So maybe he would be betting on the river. Was he in position, or where I can't remember. Yeah, he was out of position, so he might be down betting out on a safe river. I could definitely see that. I see that quite often. So, but the ace wasn't really safe for him, so he just went for a check call, I guess. I'm going to call here now that he hit a pair here, just hoping that he doesn't have that jack, and he does so. Unfortunately for us. Betting here with straight, and am I raising and folding to a raise? I guess I should be right. No, it's just a random. Well, if it's just a random name, so how do you know that it's pronounced Nuvanahu and not Nuvanaho? He's from Ukraine, so if he is pronouncing it in Ukrainish or Russian style, it would be just Nuvanaho. So, but if it means something, I guess it's fine if it's Nuvanahu. Tables are okay for now. Igor here seems more aggressive that I basically have a note on him. I have a note on him being a pretty tight recreational player, but he's pretty aggressive at least today. So, and Nuvanahu here really likes to dunk bet a lot. So and I have pair of 5, so can't really do much on a ace queen 8 board. So just folding here. I'm gonna get him in later hand, so no problem for us. I'm going to 3-bet here if Nuvanaho or who Nuvanahu folds. So probably not going to get a fold from Igor, right? That would be too good to be true. Again, not the best flop. I'm going to c-bet once here and probably not continue barreling on the turn unimproved. I wouldn't even bet a 10 or a jack on the turn. No, I'm not betting a 10. I mean, of course I have a gotcha now, but I think it does more good for my opponents here than for me. So a6 might be a bit too optimistic here for our friend on the button, but I can't really be folding carry hand here. I'm folding a bit too much today. Everyone is playing so tight that I'm scared of raising all the time. And he actually has a pair of 9s. Of course, he was pretty scared for that river card, so he didn't do anything, which is pretty funny. Betting here with pair of 6s, and I'm going for a check call on the river if he decides to call here. I mean, if he has like a type Jack 10 type of hand, he wouldn't be really thinking about calling. He would definitely call right away. So I'm not really sure what to think of him. I've talked with him on Skype, and Nuvana is more pronounced like Havana, just new instead of Ha. Well, if he described with you how he's pronouncing his name, so you're definitely correct. So, how many dollars you have in your account? Lots of dollars. I have no idea. I'm not really looking at the cashier, so I try to stay away looking at the cashier. I haven't looked at it for quite some time now. Actually, the last time I looked at my cashier was when I installed PokerStars 7 client, and it was basically it was enabled in the lobby right away, where you can see your dollar amount. So and I really didn't like that. So but yeah, I don't really look much at my my cashier. Even when I'm withdrawing money, I'm just doing like this, like trying not to look at the number, just write the number that I want to cash out, and that's it. But I have enough that I can play up to 1530. So. Two interesting hands here. Poker 2 calls really fast this time. Not really sure what to think about it. He folds. He folded like 3 times already on the turn, so that's why I made another bet here. The king or the queen wasn't the worst hand to basically bluff on, so I'm happy with that. Asterix actually caps. I have queen high, so I'm folding right away. Then 7, not going to open under gun. 7-5, not doing anything, and I'm definitely completing here with Jack 9. Not really completing, I'm basically calling here. Open-ended straight draw, with the 7 being the nuts. I'm not going to raise. I'm perfectly happy for Liverpool or Arsla here being in the pot. I'm going to make Arsla here a fun player, and I'm just folding now. You should notice already I'm always right. Yeah, we could discuss about that later. I'm not going to raise here Queen Jack. I mean, I could, I guess, but it definitely wouldn't be as bad. He's raising 30% from the cutoff, so Queen Jack. It's perfect fine, but I have a pretty loose guy here on the big blinds who's not really folding much. Probably when he's playing like 45% of his hands, even even closer to 50. So yeah. So we are playing for 1 hour now. Yep, 1 hour and 8 minutes. I'm going to play with my standard that I'm going to quit my session here at 3 p.m. So for another 1 hour and 40-ish minutes, I guess. Like I said, the usual. I'm going to raise here just because we have some tight guys behind me. Now that Asterix played a few hands here, I'm going to mark him as an orange. He's not as tight as I was thinking before, and yeah. I must forgot that knight is always right. Yeah. I'm not going to raise with king 9. I guess I could. Playing a bit tighter today. Not really. It's not like a strategy that it's not like that I said, oh, okay, today I'm going to play a bit tighter, but it's just like, I mean, it's the situation like this is at the table, so that's why I'm playing a bit tighter today. I'm not going to call just because the Gerkop is all in, and he's probably not going all in with that kind of crappy hand. At least I don't think so. I mean, he might when someone is not. No, not the king. When someone is not updating his stack to a minimal amount of that 12 big bets. I mean, that's really bad, of course, definitely, especially if someone is a brag, so yeah, but yeah. Let's do a refresh. I guess now we are. I think we are a bit. Yeah, we are a bit worse now. We are at minus 20 bucks. So basically, we lost 40 big bets here at the tables, which is nothing great to be worried about. 40 big bets in the lower limit meant 8 bucks. So is it true? Yes, it is. I mean, basically, we were playing like 10 cents, 20 cents before, so and now we are playing 25.50. So basically, that means that our stakes more than doubled here, which is probably the only limit where stakes more than double, I guess. One to the next one. I guess 2-4 and 5-10 is also a bit more than double, but those are really the micro limit, so let's say that the dose limit doesn't count. But then the next one is 5-10. No, not 5-10. 15 cents, $1. The next one is $1, $2, and then is 2-4, 3-6, 5-10, 10-20, 15-30, and so on. Melivorosto is playing 25 cents right now. He's here in my tables. No, he's not. Yeah, I mean, even Vasia Insider is playing these limits, even though I know him that he plays all. I think he plays 2-4 also. So, and Melivorosto, I think he plays 5-10 also, maybe on 10-20. Not sure. Not really sure. Maybe he's really like he's multi-tabling that a lot, that he's also playing 25 cents. I don't know why he would be playing these stakes anyway. So Larry, let's make Larry our yellow here. He's not an unknown anymore. We know what kind of player he is. Jack 7 I'm going to steal here from the button if I burn folds, but that's not the case. So pretty slow games there. I mean, in my previous live stream when we started playing 25-50 cents, they were the games were a bit more crazier than today, a bit more loose. Today everyone is playing so tight, and I'm also playing tight. It's the same when you see someone yawn, of course you yawn too, like it's I don't know, it's a reflex or something. So I guess it's the same here. Everyone playing so tight, so I also play tight. It's obviously not good, so, but still. I should be exploiting this tight play of these guys, but I don't really get that good of hands pre-flop, to be honest. I don't get like 7-6 that I could raise or stuff like this. Yeah. I'm going to raise right away here. I could even see a cap pre-flop, to be honest, in exact spot like this, with Igor here in the hand. But I'm fine with doing this. I'm just calling and raising the turn again. Well, now I'm not raising the turn. He might be check calling now with a pair of queens or stuff like this. I mean, is he doing this with ace king type of hand or ace queen? He might. I'm just calling down and probably see a queens here. Oh, or a set of eights. Set of aces is also fine, so yeah, we're not doing that great here, not running that great. So he's Nuanajo, Havana, so he should do a Havana style, this nickname. So Havana Nuanajo. Yeah, that's better. Betting here. He caps pre-flop, so I guess he's doing this with ace king. He's gonna call us, so I definitely want to make a note that he's doing this with what kind of hand he's doing this with on the button. So open raise, cap, ace king on the button. I definitely want to know that. So three bet from Liverpool, not falling right away. I'm more curious why Larry just called pre-flop and now he's calling again on the turn. King is not the worst card here. Now we have a gotcha also, so I don't know. I mean, I'm going to call again. My ace outs might be also good here. I mean, or my 10 out might be, or maybe even drawing dead here already. So you never know. Yeah, yeah, here's Jack. So basically, yeah, I was basically drawing that here. Not basically, I was definitely drawing that. Stone Cold drawing that he had aces, and he's replaced by Naita, so not pretty happy to see that, because Liverpool FC was pretty good to play with. So he called pre-flop, and then he called the flop again, so that pretty much screamed a jack, to be honest there, but yeah, you can't really be thinking like pessimistically like every hand here, so you wouldn't go anywhere if you were thinking the worst in every hand, so I'm not going to bluff here. I would love to find another table for my bottom left. I think bottom left is not as good anymore. I think Igor actually deserves a yellow tag now, not his standard blue tag anymore. He called me here, not sure what he's calling me with, so I'm just checking here and basically going for a check call twice. He wants to bluff me here, that's fine. If he has an ace and he just called on the flop, that's also fine. And if he catches a 4 of 6s here, that's fine. If he called do this, that's fine. I would definitely go for check raise on the flush. I wouldn't be downbetting the flush there. Or my check call doesn't make much sense, to be honest. Of course, calling pre-flop with ace-5 is ace-5 is perfectly fine. So yeah, need another table for bottom left. I say upper left all the time. So let's see if I can spot some empty tables. That seems good, like this one. Yes. So I'm in the middle position here, so I'm just going to remove table for now for a few seconds here. Nuva Nahu 3 bets us pre-flop, so we're going to raise right away with our pair of 10s. I'm happy that Poker Tudo here folds on ace king board with when I have 9-8 suited right away. Can't really do much here. It's either a call down or even a fold on the river. If there's like a queen or a king on a board on the river, I could see a fold even. I'm going to call and just hope to see what king 10, maybe pair of 9s here. I don't really beat much more than that, to be honest. Yeah. So quitting the table here, and I found another one. So let's refresh my graph here. It's probably looking pretty grim now, like down like 30 bucks, 25, yeah. So basically now we lost like 50 big bets today, and that is it is a bit too much, to be honest. Like 40 big bets was fine, but now 50, and if I also lose this hand, he called me down with ace high, that's fine. We are in trouble now. Definitely in trouble now. Need to start winning soon. I don't want to fall under 100 bucks again. I want to be at 100 bucks. Why did you call versus me? I mean, you're capable of anything. I think king high, their call is fine. Of course, I was hoping that you would be bluffing me there. I can just fold every bet when you make on a spot like this. So do you plan to plant jalapeno paprika this year too? And where did you buy the seeds? No, not this year. I had my own garden in previous years, so but I don't have my own garden now. So so I'm not doing any chili plants this year, unfortunately. But I just bought seeds from our local provider, to be honest. So I'm here in Slovenia. So But there are also some international sellers, of course. But I just used our local guy here, who is pretty, who is quite a lot into the chili. So and he's pretty good. Calling here now again when I have gut shot, and obviously a flush draw can't really bluff this this ugly board here. So I think we can raise with Jack 10, of course, here. Basically bottom of my range against a title player, but I think it's fine being an aggressor, even though we are out of position. We saw that he's donk betting quite a lot, so he doesn't have a chance to donk bet here. In this case, when we are the aggressors and out of position. Should I check raise here, or should I just call Librock down? I'm going for a raise here. Pair of aces is just a bit too good to just be calling down. With here, downswing incoming. Well, thank you for the kind words, Naita. I really appreciate it. You're always good with the words. But yeah, to be completely serious, we are running way too good. So like I said, I think I have my win rate is 3 big bets here on these micro stables, which is a bit too good to be true, to be honest. I guess like 2 big bets should be fine, but 3 big bets is a bit too good in like 20k hands. So we're definitely going to have some losing days here. Of course, I wasn't hoping that we would have the worst day so far at these limits on 25 cents tables. So I raised with my second pair here and thinking that it was good against some ace high hands, but now he donk bets that ace on the turn. I'm just going to call and basically raise, improve. Maybe I wouldn't even raise a king when I'm just folding now. I think it's fine. And Labor had 9-8, which was pretty obvious when he check raised the river. I had ace-9, so yeah. My strategy, my reads were fine there. I just didn't make any sense to check raise flop me versus you. You couldn't check raise because you were in position. I can't really fold. I mean, if I start folding the rivers like this, I mean, maybe not against you, but if I start doing this on higher stakes, people are just going to start float me on a board like this, and then just bluff on the turn on the river, and that's definitely not good. So, for example, you could have like 7-6 on a board like this, and just call the flop, and when someone checks the turn, you could just bet out. That's my coffee, guys. Yeah, going to 3-bet here. Calling with Jack 9. I'm going to make a Librock here. As a farm player, he is pretty passive, losing passive, so that's what we like to see him. And well, we got a Nuvanaho here, has a chance of down betting again, so definitely not folding here. He down bets again, so maybe we need to no, I actually wanted to say that we need to consider to play a bit different against him in the next hands, but I don't think that's actually true. I'm going to call here again, just for my for my pair outs. I think my pair outs are good here, and for my implied outs, I think I definitely have 6 outs here. I don't think he's doing that with an 8. He might, who knows. If he's doing this with ace highs, he definitely should be then down baiting with 8s also, with trips here, even with a pair of 6s, so no idea what he's doing this with. I don't really have any notes about this with him, because I didn't basically didn't call him down in a spots like this before. How many hours do you play in a day? I think I do like 3 sessions for 2 hours or so. So I'm basically playing up to 8 hours a day. Up to 8 hours a day. About 6 to 8 hours a day. Yeah, definitely care. Definitely take care of the twins. Well, I don't know what you mean. You're never wrong, so I have no idea what you mean, Naita. I thought that you could check race in auto position. I don't know. You're always right, right? Let me refresh my graph here. It's probably looking even worse now. Yeah, 26 bucks. What an ugly graph. But I can definitely see a comeback here, so it's not really a problem. We just need to play as best as possible here, so we'll definitely start winning here. We'll definitely start winning here unless we are basically in a downswing, but let's hope not, right? Doing pretty great at this table here, but not doing great at other tables. I'm not going to complete here. It's as you can see, here's a 10 cents on the small blind and 25 cents in the big blind. So I'm basically complaining with 15 big blinds, 15 cents here, and that's not the best odds here. I mean, I could raise. Not sure that's good out of position against 2 players then. With ace high with a 2 kicker. Gerkop 3 bets. I definitely am calling here at least once. I could actually see a fold here, to be honest. I don't think I don't think I have 6 clean outs here. So when someone 3 bets in a position like this, and Gerkop actually had probably like ace high. And Soy unfortunately quits right away. Going to defend here, not really the best hand to defend with, but at least calling here now even for a backdoor flush, and folding now on the turn. Well, today is not our day, guys, not our day. I'm playing for an hour and a half, so basically we are in the middle point of our session here. Good comeback. Well, it was your fault, really. You handed me my comeback on the plate, so. Ace king on a board like this seems like the nuts, so especially when he just called on the flop. Definitely see betting again on the flop and turn. On the river also, even though there's the board paired, which is not the best news, but hey, he had ace jack, unfortunately. I'm gonna watch your Bankroll Challenge Day 1. Well, watching the old videos is definitely fine, but just try to catch my live streams here. These live streams